Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants. And up in today's episode, it is a massive one. We've got Napoli away from home first in the Europa League Quarter-Final first leg. Then we face Man United away from home in the league. And then we finish off the episode at home to Napoli in the second leg of the quarter-final. So here we are. We're at the Europa League Quarter-Final stage again. This is the period where we've lost the last two seasons in the Europa League. We got knocked out last season to Hoffenheim, where we got a player sent off after 5 minutes in the first leg. Lost that leg 1-0 away, and in the second leg it was absolutely disastrous. Took to the 84th minute to get the first highlight in the game, and it ended up finishing 0-0. We lost 1-0 in aggregate. And the year before that, it was even worse. Played Celta Vigo, we drew 2-2 away from home. Had it all in our hands at home against them. We had about 40 shots in a game and over 5 XG in that match as well. We drew 0-0 and lost on penalties. So we are not very good at this stage in the Europa League. And it makes it even worse the fact that Napoli are arguably a better team than both Celta Vigo and Hoffenheim. So if anything, this is going to be the hardest tie out of the lot. And if we can't get through Hoffenheim and Celta Vigo at this stage, who says we can get through Napoli as well? So it's a very, very tricky one, but we shall see how we get on. Anyway, in terms of the league table, well, it's going pretty good. We're still sitting top of the league. 2 points clear of Man United. 8 points clear of Man City as well. But that game in today's episode could be absolutely massive. If we draw away to Man United, that'll be a good result in my opinion. Obviously, they win the game. They'll leapfrog us by 1 point. But if we win the game, we'll be at least 5 points clear at the top of the league with only 5 games to go. So that game is absolutely huge away to Man United at this stage of the season. They haven't lost a game all season at home in the league. We've only lost 1 game all season away from home, and we had the best away record in the league. So we shall see what happens there. But of course, first of all, we've got a massive game away to Napoli. This is a very, very tricky game. In terms of Napoli, well, this season they're sitting 4th in the Serie A. As you can see, they're 14 points off Roma, top of the league there. So it looks like they're not going to win the title this season, that is for sure. But they have been a good team in the virtual universe here. They finished 2nd just 2 years ago. They finished 5th last season. And they've won the league title 3 times in the virtual universe here. 3 times in 11 seasons. So they're a big Italian club. But if you're going on this season's form alone, we're sitting top of the Premier League. They're sitting 4th in the Serie A. So I'd like to say that we are favourites for this tie, but they're a very, very good team still. And I actually looked at some of their players here. They've got some great players. Their best player is probably, well, it is Giovanni Magnaghi. He's a right winger / striker. He's a star player for them. He's wanted by Chelsea and Bayern Munich. And if you look at him here, he's a very good player. He's a very, very good player. A regular in the Italian national team. 29 caps and 9 goals for him. He's worth 287 to 312 million pounds, by the way. He's got some great attributes as well. He's very quick. He's also good at finishing, great composure. Got lots of green ratings here in his attributes. He's just a very, very good player. Either up front or on the right wing. It doesn't matter where he's playing. He's a very, very good player. So he's the most dangerous player Napoli have got. He would slot into our first 11 very, very nicely. So he's a very good player. He's the only one I can say for sure, though, that will definitely get in our starting 11. They've also got Kvaratskhelia here as well. I can never get his name right. But you know what I'm talking about. Kvaratskhelia. He's an amazing player in real life. Still young as well. He's still playing for Napoli. 12 seasons deep. He's still at the club. 33 years of age. But as you can see here, he is still very, very good. Well, he's excellent. He's excellent, isn't he? Obviously, his physicals have gone down a little bit. Not saying that he still can't run, because he can. 15 pace and 14 acceleration. He's still very, very good. And 20 flair as well. So, a couple of players in their forward options are just outstanding. They've also got Kim Min-jae still here as well. Still playing for Napoli. He's retiring end of the season, but he's still a very good centre-back. But as you can see, his physicals have gone way down. But really, other than Magnaghi and Kvaratskhelia, they haven't really got that many outstanding players, but those two in the forward options are very, very dangerous. The defence seems a little bit weak to me, to be honest. You've got Kim Min-jae there, who's 37. They've also got Christian Romero, who's 35. So they're very weak in the defensive department in terms of their physical attributes. So I'm worried about their attack, but I'm very confident about our attack that we score some goals against them. We shall see what happens. Anyway, let's get to the recent results. Not too many games played since the last episode, where of course we won the Carabao Cup, our first piece of major silverware. That was incredible. Lovely, lovely win that. Obviously, we've got 2 more trophies still competing for this season, and if we don't win at least one of them, I'll be very, very disappointed. But after that Man City win there, unfortunately, we dropped points away to Tottenham. Although we did salvage a draw from the game, which was very nice, because we was 2-1 down, and we went down to 10 men. Despite going down to 10 men, I knew how important this game was. I know how important every single result is in the Premier League now. So decided, you know what, let's just stick with how we're going. Let's keep going even more positive at this stage of the match and try and get a draw from the game at least. And we did get that. Kovacic with the goal in the 77th minute, and we salvaged a draw there, so that was nice. After that, we faced FC Metz away in the round of 16 first leg of the Europa League. Won the game 1-0, although we dominated the game. Bruno got the goal in the 46th minute, and they had the player sent off in the last minute of the game. After that, we played Liverpool at home. We got revenge against them. They beat us 3-0 early on in the season under difficult circumstances, though. Manu Kone got sent off after 45 seconds in that game. But nonetheless, we lost 3-0. We got revenge. We beat them 3-0. Acosta with a goal and a brace from Kovacic as well. That was very nice. And after that, we played Metz at home in the second leg. Unfortunately, we drew the game 0-0. And I was very worried in this game that they might score a late winner against us and cause a real problem. But that goal never came. We dominated the game again. We hit the bar about 3 or 4 times in the match. Should have won it very, very comfortably. But at least we got through to the quarter-final. Would have been nice to win that game, but at least we got through to the quarter-final. After that, we dropped points again, unfortunately, this time away to West Ham. Went 1-0 up in the game through the 3rd minute. Brilliant goal from Kovacic. But then that second goal wouldn't come, and also, we weren't playing particularly very well in this game. West Ham are causing us some problems. We weren't dominating the game. It was a very even game, and I wasn't even that angry when they scored the penalty in the 87th minute because they deserved it. We didn't deserve to win the game. I kind of knew the goal was coming, to be honest. Obviously, getting so close to the end to concede was disappointing, but they deserved it. They deserved to draw in this game. We weren't at our best in this game at all, so another 2 points dropped there. Fortunately, before the episode, we played Leeds at home, and we beat them 3-1 very comfortably. Kovacic with another brace in this game, and he actually ended up being the player of the month for March as well with his goals scored. So he's on a good run of form as well, which is great. So we're actually unbeaten for the last 14 games now, so it's going really well right now. Last time we lost the game was at home to QPR 1-0, but this episode is going to be very tricky, as I said. Away to Napoli, away to Man United, then at home to Napoli. So we'll see what happens come into the episode. Hopefully, one of these ties here will go our way. Either we go through in the Europa League, or we beat Man United away from home in the league. Or even better, both of them. We have 2 amazing results, or 3 amazing results, and end the episode on a real high. But anyway, let's get started with the first game then. The Europa League tie away to Napoli. And in terms of the team sheet for the first leg here, we've got Bazunu in goal, De Jong right back, and Akuya left back. Then we've got Fafali and El Idrissi centre backs, Maka, Iliev and Acosta in midfield, Bruno on the right wing, Edson on the left wing, and Kovacic up front. So fortunately, Mamadou Lopez is back from injury. He actually just returned to training today, so he's not starting today's game, but I'm thinking about putting him straight into the Man United game. It's not every day that sort of game comes around, and although I should ease him back into things, he's a very, very important player for us this season, and we need him basically. But he's just come back from injury. He was out for 6 weeks, I believe. Yeah, 6 weeks with a lower back stress fracture, so we have missed him, although Bazunu has stepped up quite nicely in his absence, although the last 2 games haven't been the best. So, but he's done quite well, Bazunu, has to be said. But Lopez is back now. That is fantastic. Unfortunately, we picked up another serious injury, though, and that is Moreno. He has picked up quite a serious injury. He broke his foot. He's out for another 6 weeks to 3 months. So, yeah, it looks like he's out for the season, doesn't it? So that's really disappointing. He did lose his place in the first team anyway, but he's obviously still a very key player for us. And now, unfortunately, he left a little bit thin in the DM department this season. Now, Maka, it looks like he's had to play there for the rest of the season because Moreno injured, left us very thin in that department, as I said. Also, Gula's been injured, but he's back on the bench for today's game, so that is nice. Edson's been on poor form, to be honest. Bruno is starting to go a little bit iffy the last couple of games as well. So Kovacic, though, is banging in the goals for fun. So Napoli away from home. Can we get an advantage in the first leg? Well, let's find out. Before we get started with this first game, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. It's very important for the video's success. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and he much appreciate as well. So let's get started then. Away to Napoli. A draw here will be quite a successful result, I'd say. We shall see what happens. Although, in the quarter-final stage, the last 2 seasons, we've failed to even score a goal at home to either Hoffenheim or Celta Vigo. So that is where we really need to turn up, is at home. Away from home, though, we've been brilliant all season. So I'm hoping to pull off some sort of upset here. Those of you who are wondering who on earth are Parthenope, that is Napoli, of course. Have haven't got their real name in Football Manager. I should have changed it really, but I started this series a long time ago, and yeah, I don't see the point in changing it now. But Parthenope are Napoli, of course. But anyway, this game hasn't started off too well for us. First 18 minutes of the game, we haven't had a shot yet. Will we have a shot in this highlight? Almost gave the ball away there. Seems like a nervy start to the game, but anyway, we've got the ball now. Here's Maka into Edson. Look down the left. Yes, it's Andaquia. Through to Costa. Big opportunities here. What is he shooting for? What's he shooting for? What a stupid decision that was from Acosta. Terrible. Anyway, straight back on the highlight. Oh my word. Look down the right hand side. Where's the left back? Wow. Wow. Poor finish there. We massively dodged a bullet there. 24 minutes in, back on the highlight again. It's been quite a lively start to the match here. And Napoli are the better team right now. So that's a bit worrying, isn't it? But if we get a draw in the game, I'll still be quite happy. Surely our luck has got to change at some point in the Europa League. Surely it has to. Here's Andaquia with the ball. Koric got me a goal. Oh my word. You'd always put your house on Koric scoring there. Not the easiest chances there for Koric, but a man in his form, with his goal scoring ability as well, I was kind of expecting a finish there. Also, we get through Napoli in the quarter-final, which is a big if, of course. Only just started the tie, but we'll face either Wolves or Marseille in the semi-final as well. And, wow, if we even get through to the semi-final, I'll be worried because if we play Wolves, they're a bit of a bogey team for us. Anyway, let's worry about this tie first of all. Let's just hope we get through it and get through to the semi-final. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just to at least see the semi-final. Anyway, it's Bruno. He heads it, but it goes over the bar. Half-time 0-0. The way it started, I'll probably take it, but I'm expecting to see a bit better in the second half, not going to lie. Yeah, not the greatest of first halves, that. Thrashing the arms about. Let's hope we can see more in the second half here. Andaquia is having a good game, apparently. Only player with a green rating. Anyway, it's Napoli with the ball. Here's Raspadori, another one. He's quite... Oh, anyway, get the ball away to Koric. No support, though. He left the defender on the deck there. Where's he going, though? Oh, wait, he's gone past everyone. Costa! Get in there. Look at Koric. Koric or Messi? Who is that? Get in. He just left two defenders on the deck. I think it's the two ancient defenders for Napoli. There you go. Look, one, see you later. Wonder where he's going here, but he knew what he's doing. Put the other defender on the deck now, I think it is. Maybe not. He just went past him. But anyway, he set up Acosta. Lovely bit of play from Koric that. And we're 1-0 up in the tie. Get in. Get in. I think this is the first time we're taking the lead in the quarter-final as well of the Europa League. We've got a corner now, chance to make it 2-0. Edson to take it. No, it's cleared. We've got it back. Costa, shoot! Shoot! What sort of shot was that? What sort of shot was that? That was terrible. Terrible effort of Costa. Anyway, that's not be too mean to Costa. He did score just 10 minutes ago. So, yeah. But could have scored 2 there. Anyway, let's make a couple of changes here. Eliev is nervous. Don't like that. Let's take him off. Bring on Kone for him. Also, Edson's playing poorly again, so we'll take him off and we'll bring on Rocha. 25 minutes to go. A 1-0 win here will be lovely. Absolutely lovely. Be a great start to the tie and give us confidence going into the second leg. Although I said we haven't scored at home in the Europa League quarter-final stage, we also haven't conceded at home in the quarter-final stage at home. So, yeah, both times have been 0-0 draws. So, keep up the same record. If we take a 1-0 lead into the second leg, we will go through 1-0 aggregate. So, still got confidence about a home tie, even if we draw this game in the end. But let's get the win now. Here's Parisi with the ball. That's poor. That's poor. Who's marking him? Who's marking Karabek? Just seems unmarked it, doesn't he? What's El Idrissi doing? Where's El Idrissi gone? Maybe the best defender at the club. What's he doing there? Shocking. Anyway, straight back on the highlight again. Will we take the lead straight away again? Koric is heading it on into a dangerous area, but no one is there. Everyone's sleeping. Now Napoli have possession again. Here's Min Jae. Got a very old team, Napoli. Very old team. Very experienced. They give the ball away, though. Here's Rocha to Bruno. Shoot, Bruno! Shoot, Bruno! Get in. Get in there. We take the lead. Immediately after that, Bruno with the goal. I was a bit worried about him. The last 3 games have been quite poor, including this game. But he's back. He's back already. You know, he's only had a couple of games blip. He's back already. He scored a goal. Lovely run from Bruno. I told him to shoot now, but he said, you know what, I'll go further inside the box, Kenny, and I'll score from there. Straight back on the highlight again after that goal, though. Surely they're not going to peg us back immediately after that again. They might do, you know. Here's Parisi to Kvaratskhelia. We get the ball back though, but then give it away. Got it back again. And Costa looking for Koric. Is he going to get there? Koric! Oh, what a save from the keeper. What a save from the keeper. Oh, my word. Could have been 3-1 there. It would have been a massive advantage. Massive advantage, 3-1 up. Got corner though. Bruno to take it. It's cleared by Min Jae. And now it's time to make a couple more changes. De Jong is nervous as well. Let's take him off. Bring on Booth for him. You know what? I'm going to bring on Gula as well for Bruno. Bruno did just score, but he's very tired. So Gula can come on. Get some match sharpness for him as well. 2-1 lead into the second leg. That'll be absolutely lovely. It's been quite a thrilling game, actually. Lots of chances created by either team. End-to-end stuff. Back on the highlight again. 4 minutes to go. Here's Diambu. Kicks it long. It's dealt with, though, by Fafali. Now here's Rocha. Looking for the run of Koric. He might be offside. He misses anyway. Terrible finish from Koric, that. Terrible. There's a lot of big chances in this game, Koric. Yet to score, but he got an assist, so that's nice. 4 minutes added time. Will we hold on to this 2-1 lead? Looks like it. Get in. What a way to start the episode. What a way to start the tie as well. Lovely stuff there. Such an end-to-end game. Look at the match stats here, but it looks like we slightly just edged it, although a draw could have still been a fair result, but we've won the game 2-1. Goals from Acosta and Bruno. That's a lovely way to start off the Europa League Quarter-Final, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, guys, make sure you stick around because coming up next is game 2 of 3 away to Man United. Okay, here we are. It's time for biggest match of the season, and this game could decide the title come end of the season as well. It's a massive, massive game. It's second versus first. A win here for us and we go 5 points clear at the top over Man United with just 5 games to go. But if they win, they leapfrog us and only a point above us though. But I don't think we can afford to lose this game. Because if we lose this game, we'll be a point behind Man United and we've still got to go face Man City away from home as well. So I think a draw is what we need in this game, minimum, to be honest. Because I think a loss here could prove very, very costly in the end, come end of the season. Obviously, it won't be over, not by any stretch, but I just feel like we need a draw. And a win here is absolutely massive if we win this game. We have won 2 games at Old Trafford in the past, once in the FA Cup and once in the league as well. And we've also won 4 of the last 5 games against Man United. So we're in good form against them. And look at that, in 14 meetings between the two, they've won 8 and we have won 6. Not a single draw to talk of in these 14 games. So is it going to follow theme here today? Will it be a win for Man United or a win for us, or will it be a draw? Well, we shall find out, shan't we? And in terms of the team sheet, well, Lopez, as I said, he'll start this game. Obviously, he's very much lacking in match sharpness, but he's our number 1 keeper at the club, so he starts today. Hopefully, he doesn't pick up an injury. Also, Booth comes in at right back to replace De Jong. El Idrissi needs a rest and is very tired, but obviously he's a key player for us. He's the best centre-back at the club, so he has to start today's game. Chino comes in for Andaquia. Kone comes in for Iliev. Maka has to start as well, despite being tired. Same with Bruno, Acosta and Koric. They all need to start as well. So we've got a tired squad here today, but it's a very, very important game. Massive, massive game. Let's hope we can avoid defeat here. This could be the game that wins Portsmouth the league title. The first one since the 50s, I think, the 1950s. So, yeah, it's a big game. It's a big, big game. And already we've got a highlight. And on my word, Man United already causing danger for us. They are favourites for the match. And no one really believes in us today, but the fans do. So make them proud. That's what I said to them in my team talk. But Man United still on the highlight here. This could be a dodgy start to the match. A very dodgy start to the match. But we get it clear. Kind of. They got the ball back again. Well, they started off on the front foot here, Man United. He's offside. He's offside. Surely he's offside there. Surely Sesko is offside there. One of the best strikers in the league, Sesko. Well, the best striker in the league is Haaland by far. I wonder what happened to Haaland this year. I thought that he started to decline because he's only got 19 goals. That's a goal, by the way, so it's a terrible start to the match. I thought it was offside. 30th goal of the season for Sesko. Wow, terrible start. Oh, look at him. He's playing him on side. Booth. Shocking. Yeah, Haaland, he's only got 19 goals this season, but I looked at him and he's been injured for 4 months, so that is why. He's still scored 19 league goals in 15 starts, so he's doing quite well, Haaland, still. But anyway, let's stop talking about Haaland. This is very, very important, this game. We've already started off the game losing. We're starting to get some momentum in the game, though. We've finally started to wake up a little bit. Obviously, a long way to go in the game yet. Bruno looks like he's picked up an injury, which is concerning. Man United with a corner now. Bell to take it. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Wow. Did say this is the game that could win us the title. It's also the game that could lose us the title. Wow. Now we're in whole heaps of trouble. Now we are in whole heaps of trouble. Now we can't hold back anymore. We need to go a bit more positive in the game now. Well, now we have problems. Big, big problems. Only lost one game away all season in the league, and that was away to Liverpool when Manu Kone got sent off after 45 seconds. So, not really been in this situation this season. Throwing the water bottle about. We need to see better than this. Absolutely terrible first half, that. We need some hell of a comeback in the second half now. Some hell of a comeback. Yeah, Bruno's carrying a bit of a knock. He's got a yellow card as well, so Nesta Rocha can come on for him. Also, I forgot to mention that Gula, in between these two games here, he picked up another injury this season. That's his fourth moderate or major injury of the season. He's out for 4 weeks, so big, big problems. And, yeah. It looks like we're going to lose this massive title decider. Wow. Lovely that, Maka. Amazing. Who was that to? Who was that to? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. You should be fined. You should be fined for a throw-in like that. We need a goal back. We need the next goal, that is for sure. Can it come here? Coric. Terrible finish. Terrible finish. I think he's offside anyway, but... yeah. We've blown it seems. Obviously, haven't blown the league title. Only a 1 point behind Man United, but this could become crucial come into the season. Now it means that we need to beat Man City away, pretty much. So, don't really want to leave it to that, to be honest. Anyway, Coric almost getting sent off there. That's some sort of plonker. If it goes 3-0, it's game over. Game over, it's 3-0. Got a higher defensive line now. So we've got a bit more positive in the game. I might have to go attacking soon as well, to be honest. Acosta gets the ball back very cheaply there. Chance to create a chance here. Kone got the score. He got a score. Oh my word, what a miss. What a miss from Manu Kone. That is shocking. Oh my word. Edson's had an absolute stinker. Same with Coric, but they both had an absolute stinker today. What are those two doing? You know what? Let's swap them around. Let's see if that makes any difference. Guiri's not coming on the pitch, that is for sure. Absolute stinker. Let's bring on Iliev. We're going to stay the centre-backs as well. Both of us 6.2. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Let's take El Idrissi off. Yellow card. Playing absolutely terribly. Same with Fally as well. Let's go attacking now as well. Going for it now. Massive game. 25 minutes to go. Gone attacking. Coric and Edson have been absolutely terrible today. Not what we want to see from them. Run out of time here. Running out of time. I said 3-0 is game over. That is for sure. But 2-1, we can start to dream about a little comeback coming on. Anyways, Iliev. Rocha, he's through on goal. Got to score, Rocha. He does score. Is he offside? I don't think so. Alright, there's hope now. There's hope. 17 minutes to go. We've got a goal back. Nesta Rocha. He's done well since he came on the pitch, Rocha. Put a good rating and he's got a goal for it as well. Edson and Coric have been terrible. Swapped them around. Doesn't seem to make any much of a difference to him, to be honest. Edson's got worse up front. You know what? Let's put Coric back up front. 12 minutes to go. Back on the highlight. We're still attacking in the game. Chino wins the ball back. Now here's a Daleson. What is that, Daleson? What is that? Well done. Redeemed himself. Here's Rocha. Looking for Edson. He's through. Got to score. You got to score. You got to score. Get in. Get in there. I just moved him back to left wing as well. Obviously, he hasn't gone through yet. The substitution hasn't gone through, or the change hasn't gone through. But look at that. 2-2 in the game. Get in. What a comeback this is. What a comeback. It's not over yet, though. Still 12 minutes to go. But Edson, I thought he might run out of gas, but no. And a lovely little chip. Get in. Get in there. Don't need to remain attacking anymore, do we? No, don't proceed with your changes. Let's. Oh, no. Straight from kickoff. I hate it when it does this, because you haven't got any time to make your changes. Gone back to the normal style. Also taking a Costa off. Bringing on Andre on for him as well. Costa's absolutely shattered, but a highlight straight from kickoff. Never normally a good sign, to be honest. What a great comeback, and it might be undone already. Look at the state of this. Oh, for goodness sake. Literally 10 seconds after we equalised. After that crazy celebration by me, 10 seconds later they scored again. No, well, you don't need to do that. Remain attacking. You know what? Go very attacking now. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. You know, Andre can come on for a Costa still. Costa is shattered, so Andre might do a little bit better for us. Yeah, let's go very attacking. Let's go direct as well. Well, lovely that comeback has been ruined by conceding the goal straight away from kickoff. 4-2, it's definitely done now, isn't it? Definitely done. We beat them 4-2 at home early on in the season, so it might be their chance for revenge here. Oh my word, they almost got revenge. We're still very attacking. 5 minutes to go. Can we salvage a draw from the game? On the highlight again. Here's Jorgensen. Oh, Rocha almost got there. Why did he put a foot in there? Why did he not tackle him? Is this it? Is this over with now? Is this game over? Looks like. Oh my word. What a bizarre effort, but almost a sensational goal. But anyway, I think we're done. Wow, they did all that hard work to get back into the game. 2 goals in 5 minutes. Back to 2-2. Only to concede from the kickoff there. Fafali, hang your head in shame. You've been pathetic today. Absolutely pathetic. That is getting you a 2-week fine, pal, because that is terrible. Well, this could be the game that costs us the title, unfortunately. But obviously, it's nowhere near over yet. I'm not happy with that. To get back into the game with 2-0 down to then concede from kickoff is just devastating, isn't it? Absolutely devastating. So that means they leapfrog us. They're a point above us, Man United, and we've still got to play Man City away from home. So now we're in trouble. Now we're in big trouble. These are the games that win or cost you the title, unfortunately. Who have Man United got left to play? Let's have a look. Away to Sheffield United, sitting 16th. Away to West Ham as well, we're 12th. Home to Liverpool. That's obviously going to be a tricky game for them. Potential to drop points there. Away to Chelsea as well, sitting 4th in the league. They're home to Fulham. So I'm looking at those 2 games, especially Liverpool at home and Chelsea away from home. They've also got to play Sheffield United and West Ham away, who aren't not two terrible teams. So it wouldn't be the biggest surprise in the world. They got a result there. So they've still got some tricky games to go. But if you look at our games to go, and also I think they're not competing on any more fronts. FA Cup they're out. Champions League they're out as well. So they're just left in the Premier League now. So great for Man United, really, isn't it? Our fixtures we've got left in the league are Nottingham Forest at home. We've got Man City away, Chelsea at home, Aston Villa away, and Newcastle at home. So we've got some very, very tricky games coming up. I feel like we need to cause an upset and beat Man City away from home. If we are to win the title, I feel like we need to win that game, to be honest. I feel like we need to win at least 4 of the final 5 games of the season. Even that might not be enough, but if we lost to Man City, say, if we won the other 4 games, you might have hope, but we drop points in 2 of the games, I think we're done. Although, if Man United win all their games now, there's nothing we can do, can we? Nothing we can do at all. So that is really disappointing. Although it's not over yet. Let's not be too downbeat. We lost away to Man United 3-2. But Man City have been weaker than Man United this season. So there's no reason to think that we can't beat them away from home. So we shall see what happens. But anyway, now it's all about the Europa League. We beat Napoli away 2-1. As long as we avoid defeat here, we're going through to the semi-final. Well, that was a very disappointing result against Man United there, but we can make up for it a little bit here if we get through Napoli and get through to the Europa League semi-final. All we need to do is draw this game and we're going straight through to the semi-final. As I said before, in the last 2 seasons, when we knocked out the quarter-final stage, we are still yet to concede a goal at home or score at home in the quarter-final stage as well. So as long as we avoid conceding the goal in today's game, we are going straight through. So hopefully we can do that. Also, if we get through, we'll face either Marseille or Wolves in the semi-final. And at the moment, it's 1-1 between the 2. Who would I prefer to get? Marseille is in 5th in the French league. They finished 5th the season before that. 2nd, 6th. So they don't look like they are amazing. The best player is Matisse Mole, who's actually on my shortlist. Although, I don't think he is incredible. I'm not entirely sure if he'll make our starting 11, to be honest. He'll definitely make our squad, that is for sure. But if that's Marseille's best player, then I think I would prefer to play them over Wolves because we've lost the last 2 home league games against Wolves. So I'd like to avoid them. But anyway, we've got to get through Napoli first of all. Yes, we're leading 2-1 from the first leg, but this tie is certainly not over yet. Hopefully, we avoid any drama here. In terms of the team sheet, we had a couple of changes from that Man United defeat. Adelson comes in for Fafali at centre-back. Fafali got a 1 week fine. He was terrible against Man United. He got a red rating with a 5.9. So Adelson comes in. Also, Andaquia comes in at left-back to replace Chino as well. And Rocha comes in the right wing as well to replace Bruno, who unfortunately picked up an injury as well. He's out between 5 days to 2 weeks of pulled knee ligaments. Also, Gula is out, as I said, 9 days to 3 weeks, along with Moreno. So missing 3 key players for today's game, but got a good advantage for the first leg. That was a great win for us. As long as we avoid defeat here, we're going through to the semi-final of the Europa League for the first ever time. Also, shouldn't be so disheartened about the league as well. There's 5 games to go. We're a point behind Man United only, so we can still win the league title as well, perform well from now to the end of the season. As I said, we need to win at least 4 of our 5 games, I'd say, to win the title, and we've got to face Man City, Chelsea and Newcastle, so we shall see what we can do. We did beat Chelsea and Newcastle both away from home, so certainly still got a chance in the league, certainly still got a chance. We shall see what happens, but obviously Man United, after that win, they're favourites now. Anyway, this game has started off terribly. The first leg was very, very lively, but this one, very, very quiet. Not a single shot on target in the match yet. Not a single highlight to talk of as well. This has been terrible so far. They had to have a single shot in the game. Okay. No, it's not deja vu, is it? We'll finally get a highlight. It's a free kick for them, though. Nagy to take it. Arguably their best player. Well, I thought I was getting deja vu here because last season it took to the 84th minute to get a highlight in this tie against Hoffenheim. Fortunately, though, this time round we're actually leading the tie, not losing the tie, so it's not as devastating. Although I am not happy with that first half. I want to see better in the second half. Got a bit quiet the forward line in recent times, has to be said. But, shouldn't moan. Still leading the tie 2-1. We're on the highlight again here. Napoli are on the attack. Here's Raspadori to Scally. Oh dear. Is it a quarter-final curse again? Could be. We shall see what happens. Still in the commanding position, but I'm not liking the look of this highlight, I have to be honest. Alright, deal with it. Andaquia with the ball now. Carried it very well there, Andaquia. Don't give it away. Does a nice pass. Now here's Rocha. Chance to create an attack here. Koric! Poor finish. Poor finish. We've seen a lot of missed one-on-ones for Koric in this episode, haven't we? Well, this game is very, very dull. 30 minutes to go. It's still 0-0 in the game, which is making me very nervous. I'd love to see a goal and get a 2-goal cushion in the game. Cody on yellow card. Take him off. Bring on Iliev for him. Booth's had a poor game again. I keep trying to give Booth a chance. He keeps progressing in his attributes, and he looks like a good player, but he's just not doing the business for me at right back. Nor is De Jong, to be fair. It's a position I'm trying to strengthen next season, I think, as a right back situation, because I'm not too happy with it. Anyway, this game is still 0-0. I'm starting to get very concerned now. Costa. Yeah, take Acosta on. Let's bring on Andre for him. And let's leave it like that for now. My word. 16 minutes to go. Get a goal on this highlight, please. Here's Iliev. Back to Eladrissi. Back to Iliev. Now here's De Jong. Pick your cross, De Jong. Koric! Another opportunity missed for Koric that. The keeper did quite well there, but Koric has to bury his chances. Eladrissi, just over the bar. 15 minutes to go. Napoli have had 1 shot in the game so far, none on target. But I've seen it before. Dominating a team like this, we're not dominating them, we're not creating too many chances ourselves, but a team this quiet against us, still popping up with a goal late on to get the win. Let's hope it doesn't happen in this game. Here come Napoli again though. Here's Sailor-makers. Gets past him like he's not even there. Shocking from Maka that. Shocking. Is it the quarter-final curse? Is it the quarter-final curse? Wow. Their first shot on target in the game and they've scored from it. They've been the better team in the entire game and they get 1 shot on target and they score. Absolutely shocking. Got a corner opportunity here. It's cleared. Back to Edson though. Oh my word. Whatever you do, don't lose from this point. Let's at least get to extra time. At least get to extra time. Wow, this episode started off so well for us. It's gone all down the pan now, hasn't it? It's Andaquia though. Should have created a better chance there. Should have created a better chance there. Do we remain on the highlight here? Should I be worried right now? Should I be very worried right now? Is it the quarter-final curse? Wow, somehow it gets to Iliev there. Come on, let's get a late winner here. And Acquia. Crosses it in. Andre! No. Oh, no. Rocha, please. Please, Rocha! Get in. Get in there. Come on. Get in there, Rocha. Defensive. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I thought we were done for. I thought we were done for. Could still be done for. It's not over yet. Iliev's carrying an injury. Let's take him off. Let's bring on Fafali for him. Oh, my word. Okay, I've gone defensive in the game now. Just two and a half minutes to go. Rocha has turned up when we need him again. He's had quite a good run of form now, Rocha. And how important could that goal become in our season? Get in. Get in there. Lovely stuff from Rocha, that. Lovely stuff. Great composure from the lad. Surrounded by two Napoli defenders there. And he slots in the back of the net. No more highlights and we're through to the semi-final. Get in. Get in there. Well, I did say let's avoid any drama here. We certainly got drama. But we got through nonetheless. And that is all that matters. It would have been knocked out again. Oh, to play like this at home. And wow, I don't know if I could take it anymore. I don't know if I could take it anymore. Obviously, it's not quite the domination we had against Celta Vigo 2 seasons ago. But we were still the better team in the game. Napoli weren't creating anything in the game. One shot on target, they scored from it. And it almost knocked us out. But thankfully, Nesta Rocha popped up with what turned out to be the winner in the tie. And we're through to the semi-final. But who have we got in the semi-final? Is it Marseille or is it Wolves? It's Marseille. We're facing Marseille in the semi-final. Try pronouncing his name, by the way. Essa Kukugoilu. That is one hell of a mouthful. But yeah, it's Marseille in the semi-final. I'm quite happy about that, to be honest. As I said, against Wolves, we lost our last 2 home league games against them. So I wanted to avoid them. West Ham are still in the competition, though. And if we get through to the final, it'll be either West Ham or Wolfsburg. If we get there, of course. But wow, Nesta Rocha, we left it late there, but we got the job done. And finally, we got a little bit of luck in the Europa League Quarter-Final stage. Well, the episode started off great. It went downhill after losing to Man United, and I thought it was going to end on a real downer, to be honest. But thankfully, we salvaged the draw from the game. We got through the tie 3-2. Don't know how you get through, as long as you get through, and that's what we did, so that is great. Well, talking on the next episode, guys, I think you already know what I'm bringing you back for. I'm going to bring you back for another treble header, almost a carbon copy of this episode. We've got Marseille at home first in the first leg of the semi-final. Then we face Man City away in another crunch game in the league. We lose that game, we could be toast, really. We could be toast in the title race. So, if anything, that's even bigger than the game away to Man United. So, not looking forward to that. And then we finish off the episode away to Marseille in the second leg of the semi-final of the Europa League. So, let's hope the next episode goes even better than this one. Because, yes, we lost away to Man United 3-2. But at least we got through the quarter-final stage against Napoli. And we're through to the semi-final where got to fancy our chances of winning the competition now. Got to get through Marseille, then face either Wolfsburg or West Ham in the finals. So let's hope we don't blow the Europa League at least. Because even if we do blow the league title, if we win the Europa League and the Carabao Cup, it'll be a very successful season. So only one game to play between the 2 episodes here. And as a home to Nottingham Forest, which is not a straightforward game, it has to be said. They're sitting 10th in the league, having a good season, but it's a game we must win. It's a game we must win. At home advantage. We're second in the league now. Sorry, not first anymore. Can't say that anymore, can I? And they're 10th in the league, so got to be winning that game. Very important we do, because we've got Man City, Chelsea, Villa and Newcastle to finish off the season. So that is a must-win game. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the episode. Not so great in the league, but we got through the Europa League in the end, and we're through to the semi-final. Please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. It's very important for the video success. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It's really helped me out. And much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.